Hey Mom, what are we making today?
We're making Hamantashen.
What's that?
It's a cookie that is a triangle shape and it has fruit inside of it, and it's usually made around Purim, and it represents Haman's ear, which is he's like the bad guy of Purim.
Yeah. Okay. This is the recipe we're using to make the dough.
You can really use any kind of butter cookie recipe.
3/4 unsalted butter, room temperature. Now, how many 3/4 of what?
3/4 of a cup.
Okay.
So that's actually 1.5 sticks of butter.
Yeah. So 2/3 cups of sugar, 1 large egg, room temperature, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of grated orange zest, 2 1/4 cups of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 to 5 teaspoons of water.
Okay. So we're going to start by creaming the butter and the sugar together.
Okay.
Here, I'll take this. Why don't you put the sugar in the bowl?
Okay.
Great. And then put the butter in the bowl. Now this is actually 3 sticks of butter because I'm going to make a double batch, but we'll do it one at a time. So just take one of these long sections and the other one and put it in.
Okay. Just one long section?
And then the half.
Okay.
That's a lot of butter. 1.5 sticks of butter for the one batch of cookies. Go ahead. Great.
Okay.
And then we're going to stick it in here and cream it. So go ahead and turn it on very low.
On stir?
Yep.
Good.
Okay. I can't see it. How do you do that? We're just creaming it.
Could take a little bit.
How do you stop it?
So we creamed it, and this is what it should look like. So, and now we're gonna put in the vanilla, egg, and orange zest. So we have the vanilla extract, or is it all in there?
It's all in there.
Okay. So this will just go right in. And we're good.
Okay, now lower it down and turn the mixer on again.
Okay, stir. Right? So now we're gonna sift the flour and salt through a flour sifter into the dough.
Put it over the dough a little bit more.
Okay. Sifting the flour, and so now we're just gonna mix it till it's crumbly. Stir again, I'm guessing. Just gonna wait. It's looking crumbly now. So we stop the blender. And so, next step, get through here, and
then we're going to knead it into a ball in the middle of the bowl.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make it into a ball in the middle of the bow. Look.
Okay, can you take the ball out of there, or do you need help?
It's tight. So, it's out.
Now with clean hands.
Now,
Do you want me to do it, or you want
clean, you can do it.
So you want to get it into a nice ball in the middle. You don't want to overwork the dough. We might have started a little bit too long. So if it's too crumbly, if it's too crumbly, then you can add some water. But ours is fine. Ours is gonna be good. Okay. So we want to make it into. Get all the dough up from the side. Watch it. Then you kind of make it into like a nice disc, and then it needs to go into the refrigerator for 3 hours, or you could do it overnight. So we're gonna do it overnight. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, make sure to wrap it in plastic wrap so it doesn't dry out.
Bye. For now. So we let the dough sit for overnight, and it might be a little tough. So we're gonna roll it out to 1/4 inch thick. Then flip it over. Then roll it as thin as possible without ripping it. So these are the poppy seed, apricot. You can use chocolate, marmalade, anything you like. And so also preheat the oven to 350. So let's get into it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a little tough. Oh, you see how there's a crack here? Just no more crack.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're gonna flip it over because it's getting pretty thin.
It's about 1/4 inch. Make sure it doesn't stick. And we'll keep going and see how thin we can get it.
Yep. Okay, so we're getting as close as we can without ripping it. Though, I think this is as close as we can get.
So now, we're going to use this, it's about a 3-inch biscuit cutter, and we're just going to go around and cut circles in the dough.
So we're finishing putting the holes in, and
Yep.
now
And then we'll put them on this sheet over here, and then we'll bundle up the leftover dough and roll it out and keep doing that till we run out of dough.
Yep. So while my mom rolls out the dough, we'll put the 1 teaspoon of filling in the middle. Also, you should spray it lightly with Pam or something.
The pan,
Yeah.
not the cookies. And if you start to see the cookies dry out before you've gotten to them, you can put a wet paper towel over them.
Maddie's favorite. Poppy. So sticky. Okay. That's one. So to fold them, first you fold it this way. Then you fold this above so it overlaps. You fold this under. And you fold this over. So it's probably going to be a lot better than that. Or worse, does it?
And what does it look like?
It's supposed to resemble an ear, a hat, or your pocket. Okay, so now this is what they look like. It doesn't matter if they're good or not. So you want to put them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes.